Hello. Today's day 16, can I even say sweet 16, of our daily Advent devotional. Welcome back. We're going to get right to it and look for number 16 on our Advent calendar. And I found it right here in the upper left-hand corner on the roof of the cottage there. And let's see what the scripture is for today. And our day 16 text is from Matthew chapter 2. When Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea, behold, Magi from the east arrived in Jerusalem. Well, just who are these guys anyway? We know very little about them, but we will be spending some time with them over the next few days, so let's try and get to know them as best we can. We know they're from the east, which isn't very specific, but probably means Mesopotamia. That's modern-day Iraq, but in ancient times it was associated with Babylon, Assyria, and Persia. Now that's a fairly large chunk of real estate. So depending on what part of the region they're coming from, they could have traveled anywhere from 800 to 1,200 miles to get to Jerusalem. A large number of the people from Israel and Judah were transported to this region in captivity between 740 and 540 BC approximately, and chances are they left a substantial footprint there. So it's possible that these guys could be descendants of the Hebrews that never came back to Israel, or they could also be Gentiles who had access to Hebrew writings or traditions that had been handed down orally. The word magi is a transliteration of a Greek word. It's not translated. It appears only one other place in our New Testament, in Acts chapter 13, where it is translated sorcerer. Now, there's no evidence in the story that they were magicians or practitioners of the occult, but there's nothing to rule it out either. I think it's more likely that they were like the counselors that Nebuchadnezzar called upon to interpret his dream in Daniel chapter 2, which is why they are traditionally referred to as wise men. Finally, it hasn't been mentioned yet, but we know that they're following a star, which leads some to believe that they are astrologers or astronomers, and that's it. That's all we know. And much of that is even speculation. It's not a lot to go on. So why are they here? What part do they play in the story? Well, there's a couple things we could mention. One is that the birth of Jesus has a far wider reach than to just the Jews. When Jesus came to earth, he was the promised Jewish Messiah, but it was for the peoples of all the earth that he came. Second, it's a bit of a foreshadowing that Jesus will be rejected by his own people, but was being sought after and worshipped by these outsiders. How welcome will outsiders be to our Christmas celebrations? This is a time of year when many churches put on special programs and invite others from the community to come and join them. Some go to church at Christmas time just out of habit or tradition. Some may even come searching for something, but not knowing what it is. I know that it's likely to be different this year, but you never know. You might be surprised at who will show up or tune in online. Our church this year is cooking up a sort of a hybrid program that's going to be part live and part video, and we're praying that many in our community will accept the invitation to check it out. Will our church be a place where anyone can safely ask questions, share their doubts and misgivings, and be honest about where they are in their spiritual journey? Will yours? Or will they be ignored while we huddle up with family and friends? Jesus came to earth for all people, and people came from far and wide to see what it was all about, even mysterious, unknown strangers. Let us welcome them. Hey, thanks for listening. God bless you, and Merry Christmas.